So, good morning everyone. Now, a year later after I have installed the 10-inch XOMAX thing there, a year later, feedback. This thing is just fucking amazing. Well, I know that everyone would say it's made in China and there's a Chinese quality or and. Well, sorry guys, but this thing has amazing quality and it hasn't failed me even a single time for over a year. It works perfectly fine. It's just wonderful. I'm just amazed, astonished. Well, first thing, to install it, it's damn fucking tricky. Okay, but once you did it right, it works just wonderful. I even managed to install the module which controls the multifunction from the steering wheel. As you can see, I'm pressing now. It does work. Volume up, volume down. You can change the station. You can make a conversation over your telephone. Just a second. As you can see, pressing it, it works fine. The module you have to buy over internet, and it's for each car gives a different module. You have to be really careful. You have to select the vehicle you have for the module, because it works only with the special car model. What I mean is, I have a Toyota, and when you take one for BMW, it wouldn't work on your car. The thing you have to do after you install the module, I will show you later how to install the module. It's not very hard. You have to go to this menu, and there you can see there is a wheel. At wheel, so there are all the functions for the buttons on the wheel. I don't know if you can see them. So for the camera, but it's a bit of old camera here, and every single one which is shown with this small red Zeichen, Gottes Wille, wie ist das auf Englisch? With the red selection, that means I have programmed my steering wheel and my buttons to take this button, also this function: volume up, volume down, source, previous, next, answer, hang up. Well, I don't have a lot of buttons on my steering wheel, that's why. But as you can see, there are a lot more functions available. Well, that's all for that thing. What oh yeah, the perfect thing, the thing I most like, Google Maps. Jesus Christ, the best navigation which I've ever had. Well, I'm astonished. I must say, I'm traveling every year at least one time from Germany to Bulgaria. These are over 2,000 kilometers, and I'm driving only with Google Maps, and it has always helped me. Everywhere it shows me the real-time traffic. If there is a traffic jam, it shows me where I can overtake the traffic jam without staying in traffic, and it's just perfect. Well, I can say sometimes, but that happens only once or twice a month, it hangs up and you have to start it all over again. Also, I mean the application, the Google Maps. Otherwise, it functions just perfectly. Other thing which I shall recommend to you: this particular model I have bought is with 2 gigs of RAM. My opinion is 2 gigs is a bit low. I recommend you to buy it with at least 4. Well, it feels a bit quicker, also not a bit, twice as quicker. Otherwise, it works perfectly fine. For the guys, there was a guy who has asked me how to change the logo of the car. Also, you can see I'm going down here on the left side of the menu. You press it and there is a logo select. You go to the logo select. What do you see? As all the available logos of cars which you have, and that means at the start screen, at the loading screen, you shall see the logo of BMW, Toyota, Honda, or whatever you drive. There's quite a lot of them, even some Chinese, who knows what. Kia, Land Rover, all of them are here. The image at the back, well, I forgot. I'm not sure how did I made that. I made that over a year, and this image is particularly from the same car model as mine, and it was downloaded from somewhere over the internet. I'm not sure. Let me have a look. From music video camera. Oh, there is an image. Yeah, you can see. You can press an image, and there are almost all available images which I have on this thing. But well, here it is. I have somehow I did download it. Yeah, you can connect yourself to the internet and yeah, set it as a wallpaper. Nothing tricky, pretty easy. Date and time, they adjust themselves through the GPS connection of the radio. As you can see right over there, I don't know if it's visible enough. I have my GPS. Wait a second, see it? Yes. Now that's my GPS antenna. You can also use the GPS antenna of your car, but therefore you will need a special adapter. I do not recommend that because you need to buy the special adapter for extra money, and this one comes one way or another with his own GPS antenna, which works perfectly fine. It doesn't matter where you are. It always has a good reading. What next? Yeah, in tunnels, okay, it loses his connection, but as long as you drive through the tunnel and take yourself out of the tunnel, it finds the signal right away, and it works perfectly fine. I have connected I have connected pass box with the thing. It works perfectly. It has all the connections at the back. I mean, yeah, what I mean is real connections, connectors. Yeah, for the reverse gear, let me see if that works. Just as you can see, back camera perfectly fine. So let me show you back, reverse, and comes right away the back camera. So other thing, this is not the original car back camera. Also I have installed another back camera, which cost especially for the model. I have bought one specially for the model. It cost me extra 15 euros. Also I don't think that's a lot of money to install it. It's nothing tricky. Yeah, you have to make a place somewhere on the right bumper or the number plate. I don't know where your camera sits. I have installed mine right next to the original one. I have tried all the possible ways. I have looked for internet videos, YouTube and who knows what, but I could not install the back camera, the original back camera. It just does not want to go. My other problem is I have a front camera on the vehicle, which works with this button right here at the bottom. Well, I couldn't install it also. Somehow these cameras are not working with the signal with this which comes from this radio. As I can say, I recommend it. Buy it. This thing is amazing. Quality is perfect. What can I also say? God, I forgot my words. Sorry guys. Internet connection works through the phone. As you can see here, I've been connected to my phone, which is an old Z3 Xperia, phone is here, and it works perfectly fine, no worries. Bluetooth is also on the line, you can speak. Yeah, sure, as we're talking about Bluetooth, the phone connects extremely easy with the Bluetooth, no worries. The radio comes with an external mic. What I mean is this: I have installed it, but you don't want to do that. This thing is crap. Don't install it. Although I have installed it, later on the moment I have seen that this thing has a mic right over here. I think you probably see it says microphone. It's internal and it works a lot better than this external microphone. I have disconnected the external microphone. Since then everybody can hear me, otherwise they're hearing strange side noises, and it just makes you extremely nervous because everybody says, "What? I can't hear you, it's too loud, I hear some noises and who knows what." I have disconnected, and right the next moment I have called a friend and he said, "Okay, I hear it perfectly fine." I was like, "Okay, yeah, there's some side noises, but not extreme as on this one. This one is a piece of shit, don't install it." So, what next? USB connectors. I have two USB connectors and made in here using USB stick for music. The other one is free. Just a second. The other one is free. You can. I have tried to run a portable hard drive, also a 2.0-inch hard drive. Well, it's a bit tricky. You have to have an external hard drive with two USB cables for what I mean is for extra power connection, because with only one USB it doesn't work really well, so to say. It finds the external hard drive, but it makes problem with the connection. But well, I think you should be using USB sticks. Is perfectly fine. It works perfect. Doesn't matter what size USB stick you use. It's perfect. Sometimes what I recommend is make updates of the device. You just go here, go to upgrade, and the device finds the upgrade for the latest Android, whatever. I wanted to show you how it looks at the back. Just a sec, because I have only two hands. Let me just set this camera here, and I shall try. So, to me, it clamps perfectly fine at the back. Well, you can see there are 1,000 cables, as you can imagine. Let me just a second make something. Well, I shall turn it off because I don't want to fuck it up. So, at the moment I have turned it off. I have one big cable which pulls here, this antenna cable. Then it comes out very easily. So, as you can see, here's the big play of all times. It does come. The thing comes with his own cable connections. That was for the external mic, which I have disconnected. You don't want to use that thing here. Just a sec, because it's in the middle of nowhere. This is the module. This module I have bought for my car, which goes, I don't know if it's visible. Just a second. So I have the lights on, which goes at the back. There are some connections here which comes from Toyota. The other ones are US card boxes. Yeah, what I meant, that thing you need to control the steering wheel buttons. And as I said, it comes with the model. It works perfectly fine with the car. The tricky part to install that thing. Oh shit! I have a naked cable here. Yeah, I have to fix that. What was the tricky part? That was connecting it to the thing. Yeah, you have it, luckily it's all labeled. You have key 2, you must go to the key 2 cable of the connection. You have key 1, which goes to the key 1 with the special module. The next thing is the ground cable. I thought that the black cable here on this thing is the ground, but it's not. Okay, it's very easy. You can find just a metal bolting somewhere in the car, and it's all grounding. After that, it works perfectly fine. Other cables. Let me just check. I'm not sure. No, that thing you don't need. I thought, okay, what the fuck is this? But some cars have their microphone integrated into the steering wheel, but not on mine, because as I said, this module passed for Toyota, but there are lots of Toyotas out there, lots of different models. I know that this thing looks like hell, but it works perfectly fine. And yeah, you need a day to install it, so to say. But afterwards, you'll be amazed. Look at the size of that thing. It's DIN 2, but it's such a small thing. You also look at it. 2 fingers. Not because 2 fingers. As you can see at the back, you can see the Wi-Fi antenna here. And right next to it is a connector for for the GPS. But as I say, it looks it looks pretty shitty, pretty crappy, but it works perfectly fine as long as it's installed. So guys, let me just make a small pause. Well, I won't make a pause. Well, I think that's all in all. Yeah, does it worth it? It's worth every single fucking penny. It works perfectly fine, never failed me. The quality of the music is okay. Some would say it's average. I would also say it's average, not the perfect quality of the music. But all in all, for 200 euros, I mean, it's a bargain. It's a damn bargain. Although you can find it at this moment, the pretty same module, you can find it also for 180. Also for a year, it had dropped with 20 euros, and it works perfectly fine. So guys, if just subscribe, and if you have any questions, just write me down, and I shall try this time to answer quickly as possible. Sorry, it was my how should I say it? What I mean is, I didn't answer to all your questions right away. To some guys, I have answered 2 months later, or what I know. But I'm just not such a YouTuber. But from this time on, I shall make it really work. The mounting, so different cars, different mounting. To me, it works perfectly fine without the mounting brackets, because it just sticks in as a it clamps as I don't need any brackets to mount it. Yeah, okay. The negative side is, without brackets, any idiot can break my fucking window and just take it. But I live in an area which is, I think, of my opinion, without such an extreme big crime, and yeah, it's okay. But if you're in such an area, it should be better if you install it with the brackets, because they are mounted with bolts, and then it's damn tough to turn it away. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this is helpful, and as I said, subscribe, and if you have any questions, just write down, and I shall try this time to answer as quick as possible. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.